Hey everybody, welcome back to some more WARNO. Today we're gonna try out the 7. Panzerdivision, the East German Tank Division. I mean, try in the sense that, there's been a patch, so some things have changed. Actually haven't tested yet whether, oh, excuse me, whether these T-72s finally have smoke launchers. Their, what was it, KPVTs got replaced with NSVTs, as it should be. But the price stays the same. M1 Abrams 140 points is still 140, although we're not playing against 8th Infantry. Spezialaufklärer lost their MI8 and got an MI2 now, of which there's also a recon helicopter variety, but that I didn't put in. I think they might have touched some infantry, but maybe they didn't. As I said in yesterday's video, so much stuff that got changed that didn't get mentioned. What didn't get changed, apparently, is plane availability. They got one new MiG-21, I believe, but I didn't actually put it in. Maybe I should have. Now you still get 4 per card of all these bombers and shit, which is still kind of crazy. Flame tanks now require line of sight, same for flamethrower infantry, so that's a big deal. Playing 2 lakes. I definitely want to see if I can unload some recon infantry in these towns here. I would really like to get an early foothold in the town, because against third armored, I am not going to win an open battlefield. Not with my T-72s, which I, for the most part, can't really afford upweighting because I only get 1 card of 6 per card, which isn't really amazing. The base T-72 upweighted a bit, but the others just, yeah. And again, I'm actually not certain if that was the case before, but at least now, low cohesion reduces accuracy even more. So, do I get them at high veterancy level so they don't lose cohesion as quickly, or do I get them at high availability so losing one isn't as big of a deal? It's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. Also get some of these guys, they're excellent fighters. Let's get one in there. I should try to hold on to this town. If I can get this town, defending this is so much easier. So let's get some more Schützen for there as well. I think I'm not really gonna bother with any tanks, at least not for now. I'm gonna try to get into the town ASAP and focus on fighting in there. And yeah, this is really more of an infantry division, I think, in many matchups. Now, I feel like sometimes they really take ages to get out of a forest. So I think it's, if they're like not turned towards this way already, I think it's probably faster if they're this way. So if they turn, they don't have to cross that forest there. What also might have been implemented is increased speed in forests, or rather a smaller penalty. Haven't tested it yet, actually. Especially tracked vehicles should go a good bit faster. You cannot smoke, can you? 260 points. For 10 points more, you get a BM27. Jesus. Alright, let's get some of you. And one of you. You're still pretty expensive, given that you're only 8 HP. So are you, but you have RPG-7 VLs. Let's drive you in there. Let's get a Panzerjäger squad as well. See if we can hold this sound, that'd be great. Shilka for AA. Still so busted. Maybe I should get an M24P. Yeah, let's get an M24P. Maybe that's gonna do some stuff for us. Excuse me, what did you just say? Obviously, German voice lines are now in there as well. 155 points. Maybe the one with the Bastion. We should get that. You can see 260 points. I might want to get planes ASAP. In which case, I don't know if I want seed. Could also just get 2 of these. 60 points. It's so ridiculous. Although, especially cluster bombers actually have been nerfed by the looks of it. But you know, Eugen just unfortunately didn't have a whole lot of patch notes in their patch when it comes to gameplay affecting changes. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, I think if you can't get into the town, like get a foothold in a town, then it's probably as close to game over as it can be, honestly. Simply because, again, I think open battlefield against M1A1s and M1A1HAs just very, very difficult. And with the nerf clusters, it's presumably nerfed clusters. We will see. It's gonna be scary to deal with them. Simple as that. Although the dragons have been sorry, not the dragon. I don't know why I keep or why I always say the Israeli name for the Chaparral. The Chaparral has been nerfed to 70 points. Deservedly so in my eyes. Aye. Oh, get in there, get in there. Shit. Luckily, buildings seem to not really give that big of a bonus anymore. So that's good. I mean, they're stunned, my Spezialaufklärer. But I don't think that's big of a deal. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. We're on the same vet. I hate these numbers. For one, they look ugly, and two, I'm just not a fan of them being included in the first place. Sega in here. Let's get some cheap T-55s here. Some recon. Holy shit, you're getting absolutely melted here. What the hell? Jesus Christ! Oh, are those engineers? Oh my god, those mech rifles? Yikes, man! Maybe some of those engineers actually were able to fire with that. Holy moly! The actual fuck did I just witness? Holy guacamole? Oh, these mic rifles here. Dude, infantry fights are so weird in this game. Like my Spezialaufklärer were able to be out in the open, just move into the next round, then still win against a different special forces squad, right? It's not like it was line infantry squad, but LRS, which are pretty okay. And they only have 1 MG as well. My guys. We're also playing with 40-minute time limit here. This is not ranked. Since it really should be 40 minutes, and I believe it's getting changed to 40. Well, luckily for me, I guess, helicopters with armor get damage reduction against even missiles, which is stupid, but what can you do? Some plane spam going. What's your range against healers? 2475. And that's a dead Apache. And some dead infantry as well. See, that's... Oh, look at that frame drop from buildings being destroyed. I still didn't fix it. Look at that... Oh no, that's bad. Look at that information I got from the bombing run. I knew that my bomber killed infantry. It's so stupid. Is that seed? It is. I would really like to see how much HP it has, but I can't. It's really annoying. Still waiting for Yushun to implement the fact that when you hover over a unit, you get the information panel at the bottom. Look, I'm not... Which, you know, I'm not saying, you know, whatever they did between Wargame and Silvage, maybe it's, you know, for some reason not as easy anymore, or whatever, right? I'm not like saying... They are aware of this, you know, but it seems like they have to have different priorities at the moment. Look how quickly they just got killed. I mean, I guess... Oh no, the AKSUs do not have the same range as... So it was MG only, I think. It is... Infantry fight is just so weird. At least coming from Wargame. Let's try the cluster plane. Let's see M1A1. Let's see how much we're doing. Also get... You know what? Let's get an MLRS. That's a very deep... Oh, that's dead. Wow. All of those bombs... That thing died like the moment the first bomb hit. Did you see that? It looked like it essentially died before the bombs actually... Either that or the bombs like, you know... I mean, it did fly very deep and it seemed to fly very low. But still, it seemed to die before the bombs actually dropped. Also, I still hate how you can see what infantry is and what transport. It's just... stupid. I'm sorry. How can I not spot that Abrams? Maybe it's like in there, so I don't have line of sight. Also, the line of sight tool actually lies a bit to you, so... Might not even... I probably don't even... You don't actually see, most of the time, as deep as it shows up. Barely probably can see into the edges there. Let's go to Command T72. Let's see it again. It is. Oh, those are engineers again. Oh my god, look at my squads being melted. I suppose that, yeah, they can actually shoot with the satchel charges now. Because I'm so close. Like, for these town fights, engineers are actually, or like, you know, infantry with satchel charges, very good. Forest fights, not so much. I forgot that this one is actually on. These Malyutkas fly pretty fast. Right, another bombing run. Let's get a bigger tank here. But they don't fly in deep at all, though. Look at how early they evac. I mean, sure, that also means the bombs take ages to drop, but still. Like the Chaparrals, they have decent range against planes here. I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna wait actually a minute before I move my CV in and see if it then gets uncapped. Suppose it's gonna be fixed. Apparently, it's fixed on Nugent's end already. But there's currently an issue where, at least for a while, zones stay capped even though you killed the CV. I think it only happens for about a minute, and then it gets uncapped. But someone was saying that actually it's just until another CV or a CV moves. So I don't know what is really the case here, but we'll see. That's why I'm not gonna move in with my CV immediately. It's a cluster plane that didn't do anything. I think it didn't drop either. Land there. And try to kill this, I guess. Seagull, okay. See, like, yeah, 1 minute gone, 1 minute over, and now it's uncapped. Supposedly it's apparently immediately happening if any CV moves as well. But I haven't tested it myself, so I can't say that is really the case. Or about a minute, maybe it's not exactly a minute. Go back. It's moving that. It's just fire in there. There's still, I believe, pioneers in there. So now I wish I had some myself. Dude, these T-55 guns sound like... Pew. You know what, let's move with these in. Engineers might have trouble against SPW-70s. We can sell you because you have 50 points. Oh, you don't even turn off. Ow. I don't know, I didn't get told that on the right side that my units just died. It's weird. Engineers. Okay. It's a new CV in there. This is still... I should definitely put some stuff in there. Build at least one squad. That's a Jeep CV. Not gonna move in with these just yet. Look at how much damage my thing did. Hey, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. I can't even like snipe. Actually, I don't know if they fixed it. Oh no. Every time you spot and then unspot a plane, like unspot a plane and you spot it again, you get the new warning again. It's pretty confusing. Bunch of mech rifles. Alright, let's move the CV a bit back on the Shilka. This T-72 that shouldn't be that far up. MLRS, fire in there. Honestly, let's just get another one. Oh no, drive down there, please. Chaparral's a bit far back, so I think I can afford to move up. See how this actually does against Helos, because right now the guns on Helos is just... Look at this, this is so weird. So I think what's happening is that HE weapons aren't hit scan, sorry. Meaning that the animation and the actual, you know, I guess damage calculation or hit calculation is not the same. But I think when HE guns are fired here, be it rocket pods or even tank guns, I think it's essentially the same as fire position, meaning that you can actually partially dodge and as a result reduce damage of incoming HE rounds by simply moving laterally to it. In this case it wasn't even laterally. I think that is the reason why very often rocket pods just do so little damage against infantry. Oh, they got caught out in the open. Oh, that's not good for you. How much? 18 AP, 14 armor. Shoot at this, please. No, shoot at the Abrams. Shoot at the Abrams. Oh, you have smoke rounds now, that's good. Now they got forced unloaded, I believe. Get back up, AA, peace. Did I not buy new infantry for here? I guess I can just move you in there. Get a big supply truck for you. Get some rounds in here. Repair you guys. Did I not just buy a ton of stuff? Or did they get sniped at some point when coming in? So hopefully an F-15 because I want to do bombing run now. There's the M1A1 now. Oh, that's not good. Okay, actually doing pretty good job here. Did kill the Dragon. HE bombers seem to be still pretty good, but the MiG-21 business is just ridiculous, honestly. I think I can now try to move up here. Engineers. Kill the CV here. So that's moving it now immediately. No moving, maybe moving out and in. Hold on a second. There we go. I'm not sure if I don't think I crossed it. I think it still needed like a couple of seconds before it registered. Oop. That's look how long that missile flew. Like planes are so fast, but missiles are so slow. Like even plane-based missiles. I'm not even talking about toes or anything. All of you back. Go for the wild weasel. Why don't you? Killed something for 90 points. 90 points? Bullets? Ooh, nice! Nice seagull. I believe range scaling is probably still in the game, so these short range missiles, or like in guns and such, might have done quite a number. What did I kill for 90 points there? What? Oh, Regan Bradley! Regan Bradley! Need a supply deck. What are these aiming at? Oh, dude, BMP-1's actually so good against Bradleys because, yep, they got 3 armor and BMP-1s have 17 AP. Actually so good against the Regan Bradleys. And that's that. Well, I mean, at least that cluster paint is still really good. I mean, I lost it, but I think it's probably still a good trade, even though I paid a bit more. Because that actually, like, paid more than what tank cost. Those MiG-21s, ridiculous. MLRS is still so weird. Look, nothing changed. Still high cohesion, still full HP. Now I definitely see now what people are saying. It really looks like MLRS are just firing from left to right in the circle. That is really weird. It seems like it's not just MLRS that do this, but other like artillery pieces too. That is weird. Chaparral's literally unharmed. There's my hind, there's the hind. All these, I hate ruins, dude. I hate him. That's a new seagull. I guess used as a tank, but it's dead. Killed my BMP once. Boohoo. Oh no. They just murdered shit though. Bomb this building, bomb that bush, bomb this bush. Still a CV somewhere there. And you should move you to the edge again so we can see. I guess get more. They dropped this shit so early, man. Whoa, why are they getting cooked so easily, man? I guess because of Bradley's. Oh, there's the CV. Yep, killed some stuff. Get this hand up. Move the CV up for some med. Fuck me, dude. Bradley is probably the best actually, now that I think about it, against my deck, because all my tanks, the highest armor I have is 14, right? Everything gets doubled up by Totus. Hopefully with the extra vet bonus. Oh, ammo explosion, that's not good. Keep you up for the vet bonus. What are the Abrams, you dinguses? No line of sight. I don't care, kill the Abrams. Actually, I should care because I get so few T-72s. That's not good. Let's actually take a look at... You didn't kill that. There you go. How quick do you move through that forest? Oh, so much better than it used to be. I mean, that's obviously still slow down, but it used to be like an actual crawl. Still haven't killed that stupid CV, huh? Really shouldn't take that long. It was somewhere there. Now I wish I did. Oh, I won. Level up, very cool. Wait, what did I have to click to escape? Hello? Okay, now I can. What the heck? Yeah, let's see. Amazon for P. Helicopters are so weird. Just, I don't know what it is, but so many helicopters, planes, infantry finds. I can't put my finger on it what exactly causes things to behave so weirdly. Autocannons, you know. Sometimes everything works more or less as you think it does, and other times it's quite the opposite. These MiG-21 business though, they're absolutely ridiculous. They dropped that, and the cluster plane is still crazy. I mean, that one at least. The Tornado IDS that I used with cluster, very inconsistent, right? But this one just, you know, sometimes it did like 2 damage to a tank, and this one just in both runs, where it had line of sight to the M1A1s, just murdered it. Oh, I killed both sea eagles or seagulls. Someone recently said I would ask me why I call them seagulls, like, you know, the birds. But no, that's not what I mean. I mean like eagle, but I just imagine the sea was in front of the eagle and I just call it seagull. That's why I call them that. I wanted to quickly take a look though. So this one. So 5 versus 4. They have the same penetration but different HE. That's the weird thing, right? Typically, everything that has penetration has an HE of 1 or no HE, right? In the case of tank guns, right? Those are actually 2 different weapons. Mechanically, game mechanics wise, or code wise, whatever you want to call it. But cluster planes are not supposed to deal HE damage, right? If you bomb infantry, they deal no damage. So that's quite different. If you look at ATGMs, they have an HE of 1. I believe the way it worked in Wargame, the HE value essentially multiplies the actual AP you have. I'm not sure if it works really like it does here, but what this means is that the Rockeyes don't actually have an AP of 9, but more of an AP of 18. Something like 19, right? 9 by 2.16. I'm not saying that's exactly how it is. Maybe it's the actual damage, you know, after the AP minus armor calculation that is then multiplied by 2.16 or something like that. But I'm very certain that this is the root of, you know, why certain cluster planes behave so much differently, right? Even though they have the same AP, and in terms of tanks, missiles, right, all you have to worry about is the AP when it comes to how much damage it deals to other vehicles. Not with clusters, though. That's why this is so weird, and why it's so hard to, for me as well, to understand how it exactly works, because that's not how it works in Wargame, whereas so much other stuff works very similarly. They even have better accuracy than the East German one. Of course, you get more, but really what matters is HE. How much? How do die erste Klasse? That's okay. Okay, so this is interesting. Hold on. I believe RBK 250 should be 250 kilograms, not 500. So they're essentially the same level, yeah. Because the rock guys have a similar weight. But this one, RBK 500, weighs twice as much as a 250 and has twice the HE and essentially twice the power, but same penetration. So what we really have to look out for clusters is their HE value. If we look at the Lars, let's see. A penetration of 9, but HE of 0.91. So what does this really mean? Hold on, this is heat. So I would need to run a... Hold on. Thanks. Now I'm curious. Top value, yeah, 3 armor, like I thought. Okay. Against AP of 9, right? Because the AP to armor difference is so low, it's still the same calculation as kinetic. It should deal with an HE value of 1, like 80 GMs and such. Should deal 4 damage. But with the direct hit, clusters of course have an area of effect. And I assume that is essentially what is multiplied by 4.32 maybe? If it's a direct hit, I assume that, on the outer edges of clusters, you probably have lower penetration. That's how it worked in Wargame, and I presume that's also how it works here. So that's why, unless you get a direct hit with the Tornado DS, you probably won't deal that much damage, which is exactly what happened to me. I think another reason that might make this so much stronger is it seems to fly really low, and the cluster bombs almost hit the moment they get dropped because it's so low. Reducing the chance of a tank that is moving to be, not be directly hit by the center of the explosion of the cluster bomb. Or something along those lines. You get what I'm trying to say. As well as the range scaling being a thing. Hold on, what the range? 1700 meters? Also 1700. But I'm pretty sure they have a different flight height. Yeah, it's weird, and I don't like it. I don't like when I don't understand things like that. But yeah, hope you still enjoyed the video, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.